Good morning to all my dear students. In our last class, we have completed the genetic engineering and the process of recombinant DNA technology. Now, in our today's class, we are going to begin with a new chapter, that is the biotechnology and its application. Now, here you can see in the image that biotechnology means using the living organisms to create the products, and the biotechnology is using plants, animals, bacteria and biological processes for the benefit of human beings. The biotechnology can be applied to various fields like diagnostics, like processed food, genetic engineering, health care, energy, environment. Here is a detailed account. When you talk about therapeutics, it involves antibiotic, vaccines and gene therapy. When you talk about diagnostics, clinical testing and diagnosis, food, wide range of food product, fertilizers, beverages and ingredients are produced by biotechnological applications. In the case of environment, wastewater treatment, bioremediation, energy production, agriculture, forest and horticulture, the new crops are and new animal varieties are being produced which are having the resistance to various factors like diseases, like drastic environmental conditions, high salinity, etc. Chemical intermediates, that is reagents including enzymes, DNA, RNA, and equipment production includes hardware, bioreactor and softwares and consumables supporting biotechnology. So this is the entire account about the application of biotechnology in the various field. Now let us learn about the research area of biotechnology. There are three areas in which the biotechnology is being working, that is providing the best catalyst in the form of organism, that can be microbe or an enzyme, then creating the optimal condition through genetic engineering for that catalyst to work, and the third is the downstreaming processes in which the product is purified. Now, biotechnological application we are going to learn in our class today in our agriculture, field of agriculture. So, here when you talk about the agriculture biotechnology, it is the collection of scientific technique that are basically used to improve the plants, animals and microorganisms based on the understanding of the DNA. Scientists have developed the agriculture productivity. They have enabled the breeders to make the improvements in the crop and the livestock. They enable improvements which were not possible with the traditional crossing methods or the traditional breeding methods. So by this way the agriculture biotechnology is working. It is working in three ways: agrochemical based agriculture, then organic farming, and genetically engineered crops based on agriculture. Now basically the most drawback of the conventional breeding method or the traditional breeding is that along with the useful genes, the harmful genes are also getting transmitted. But when you implement the genetic engineering, then the crop which is formed only carry the important genes from one generation to another generation, and the crop which are produced are known as genetically modified crops. So let us define the genetically modified crop first. They are the transgenic crop that contain and express one or more useful foreign genes that are called transgenes. So the technique of genetically modified crops is basically involving the all steps of genetic engineering that you have learned in the previous chapter. Gene from any organism or a synthetic gene is used and it can be transferred, and that transfer gene will change the genotype of the crop, which is precisely controlled by the scientists who are working. Now there are several advantages and disadvantages of genetically modified organisms or crops which are being listed here. So let us learn about the advantages first. They are tolerant to abiotic stress like cold, heat, drought, salinity. They need less fertilizer, they need less water, then they grow faster, and they need less pesticides and are tolerant to higher level of herbicides, and they may reduce the energy needs also. On the other hand, there are being disadvantages also along with the advantages. The weeds also become resistant, then the production of transgene may be allergic. This can damage the natural environment. The lower genetic diversity could disrupt the seed market and endanger the native species, which is being favored by the natural pollinator. So, these are the advantages and disadvantages that we have learned. In today's class, we have just learned about the basics or the general introductory part. In our next class, we are going to learn about the specific use of genetic engineering or biotechnology in the field of crop production. That's all for the day. Thank you.